Hey guys, it's Hicks here, and here's another update on the senior project. Sorry for the late video release. I've been on vacation. I've had to move my girlfriend into my apartment, but I'm back finally, and I'm working full time and doing school now. I'm back in school now, so I'll be working on this project with all the free time I've got. I'm in one of my last 3 classes of my school, so I've got a lot of work ahead of me. But right now, what you're seeing is, like I said, the 3rd level. One of my teammates is doing the 2nd level, which is the side scroll level for his midterm project. So I gave that level and all the responsibilities to him. That takes a huge load off my chest, and will allow me to focus on this level now and try to make it as great as the 1st level turned out. Right away, if you guys are huge advocates of Doom, you'll notice that this is the very 1st level of Doom. And yes, it's a lot bigger because, to be honest, the field of view, the way Unreal Tournament style is played, big maps or rooms that are huge are a plus just for the feel and how you walk and how you shoot. It's just perfect for this type of engine, and it would be comfortable. So you'll see that this is a little bit bigger than the original Doom game. I've had to add in just the default textures, materials, and static meshes within the UDK. Like I've said before in my earlier videos, I don't have the time, I don't have the experience to make my own custom materials, my custom static meshes. I've tried employing a couple, but they're just I just haven't seen anything eye-opening. No offense to the people if you guys watch this. I just don't have the time or the money right now to actually do a full employment. I do thank everyone that has emailed me about an opportunity. I really wish we could use you guys, but there's some things that I have to take care of first before I can start employing people. So back to the level look. I've only worked about 25 hours on this level. I've only got the 1st room and the 2nd room. That's the room on your left when you spawn up in the original Doom. Again, using default static meshes to make it as close as I can to the actual game. The lighting you see right now is not finalized. This is just my building light, just normal static lights, just making sure I'm getting the right look and everything correct. This room will most likely be a green tint of some sort, just like in the game. This will be a light brown of some sort, and you'll notice right away that the water is completely different or completely new, because there's not this in the original Doom. But every time I played the Doom, I always felt like when you went down those first set of stairs that should be water, or they were trying to convey water instead of a blue carpet, because that would just look weird within the entire level blue carpet. So I implemented my imagination from when I used to think when I played the original Doom, and I added the water with the blue tile, so it still had that blue floor look, but it had the water conveying my imagination. Next, right here, you'll see that this is just a right angle instead of at a curve or at an angle. I decided to do this because I just can't. It's not that I don't like doing angles, it's more of a hassle doing with static meshes and using your building blocks to actually make right angles perfect. I'm going to say that I'm not doing this level the most efficient way possible, just like on the 1st one. This project is more of us experimenting and putting in what we know about the UDK, more or less what I know about the UDK, and the fastest way possible. There's probably faster ways to do this than the ways I'm doing it, but this is the way I'm more comfortable with right now. But I'm using last static meshes, which isn't bad. That's okay to do. But when I make the ceilings, the floors, you can see like these sections right here with little drop-offs. most of the entire room is made from the building blocks, which is not an efficient way to build your levels because it takes a lot more time to build and render, and so that's the only downfall. You'll notice right away that I have this weird glass room looking thing. The reason for this is there's a glitch that I can't get rid of. I'm not going to spend time searching through the forums and stuff like that trying to figure out the problem. So instead I just eliminate it by blocking that section of the room off to where I can't get to it. The problem is every time I got to the third tile, if you can't see it right now, it's almost the very last tile. Every time I moved that tile, I'd fall right through the floor, and it would happen nowhere else but right there. I don't know what happened. I fixed it before. I don't know what I did. To make that floor, all I did was copy and paste this floor and just moved it and turned it 180 degrees. It was fixed before, and then I started going. I thought it was finished being fixed, so I went on to continue designing the level and everything. And then when I did a test run after I'd worked about 4 hours on the level, the problem occurred again. So I just decided just to block it off entirely. I could put a blocking volume on the actual floor and not allow myself to walk through, but it would have to be exact, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So I'm just going to probably put a light in here and probably have some dead body bots or something like that, just to kind of give the Doom feel to it. So some random glass window area. Again, using static meshes, everything's from the default UDK thing. I know it's not, what do you want to say, making my own game with custom content, but it's got to do for right now until I can have my other teammates agree with me on employing some people to help us get some static meshes built or some materials built for us and replace some of these default things. So this is all I've done so far in 25 hours. I'm hoping by next weekend, by next Sunday, I'll work probably Friday, Saturday, and Sunday again to hopefully have the next 3 rooms done. They're not as big, I don't think. Looking at the map layout, all I've got is the one room where the first enemy is, where he's in the cutout random part of the room. And then I've got the 2 walkways then that lead into the fire pit, and then the last room that has a couple graded areas and 1 enemy, and then the ending. That's about all I'm going to probably do. I'll probably add maybe 1 or 2 more extra bots as enemies, but this level is going to be mostly about the particle effects, the static meshes, a lot of the cool look, more or less, than the actual destroying of monsters and getting to the end. It's more of looking at it, doing ooh and ahhing, and liking the scripting that we will be doing for this level, because for our degree we're programmers and not level designers. I've just kind of learned to really love level designing and programming at the same time, so I take my time on the levels and I take my time in the programming to make sure it's as good as possible. But that's it for this update. Again, hopefully I'll have an update by next Sunday, or this Sunday coming up, and hopefully have this level completely designed out, and I'll be able to start working on the Kismet and Matinee and adding the particle effects. Leave your comments and questions below, and I'll answer them as fast as possible, or you can email me, or visit the UDK forums, Beyond Unreal forums, or the 3D Buzz forums. Again, 6, thanks, peace.